Mastering the fretboard is a game changer for any guitarist. Here's why and how it benefits you. NAFY fretboard mastery is important. 1. Better understanding of chords. You'll know where every note of a chord lies across the neck. This makes it easier to play chord inversions and create dynamic voicings. 2. Improve soloing. Knowing the fretboard helps you connect scales and arpeggios fluidly. You can play melodically across the neck instead of being confined to one position. 3. Music theory in action. You'll see scales, intervals, and chord construction directly on the guitar. This enhances your improvisation and composition skills. 4. Easier transposition. Shift any riff, scale, or chord progression to a different key effortlessly. 5. Playing by ear. When you know where all the notes are, it's easier to identify and replicate melodies. How to master the fretboard. 1. Daily practice routines. Spend 5 to 10 minutes daily on exercises specifically aimed at memorizing the fretboard. 2. Learn key notes first. Start by memorizing the notes on the 6th E and 5th A strings, since they often determine the root notes for chords and scales. 3. Practice intervals. Identify distances between notes on the same string and across strings. For example, a major third is 4 frets up on the same string or 1 string up and 1 fret back. 4. Use mnemonics for landmarks. For example, the 12th fret is always the same as the open string notes. 5. Play scales all over. Practice major, minor, and pentatonic scales in every position. Connect positions to move up and down the neck. 6. Visualization off the guitar. Try visualizing the fretboard when you're away from your instrument. This reinforces memory. 7. Experiment with songs. Identify the notes in riffs and solos from your favorite songs to see how they fit into the fretboard. Remember, the key is to practice slowly and consistently. Fretboard mastery won't happen overnight, but every bit of progress will make you a more confident and versatile player. Keep challenging yourself, and you'll unlock the full potential of the guitar. Mastering the guitar fretboard is a critical step for becoming a versatile guitarist. It involves understanding the notes, patterns, and relationships across the neck. Here's a step-by-step approach to help you achieve fretboard mastery. 1. Understand the basics. Know the strings and notes. Standard tuning, E, A, G, B, E, 6th to 1st string. Notes follow the chromatic scale, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D sharp, E. 12 notes repeat after the 12th fret. Octave patterns. Notes repeat in octave shapes. Example, A on the 6th string, 5th fret is the same note as A on the 4th string, 7th fret. Divide the fretboard. Learn in sections. Break the fretboard into smaller areas like frets 0 to 5, frets 5 to 12, frets 12 and beyond. Focus on one string at a time. Memorize the notes along each string, starting with the 6th and 5th strings. Use fretboard markers. Dots on frets, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 12th, are visual cues for orientation. Master note relationships. Learn natural notes first. Focus on A, D before worrying about sharps and flats B. Use intervals. Learn how intervals, distances between notes, look on the fretboard. Example, a perfect 5th is 7 frets higher on the same string. Find notes across strings. Practice finding the same note on different strings to understand connectivity. 4. Practice essential patterns. Scales. Learn major, minor, and pentatonic scales in all positions. Practice connecting scale patterns to move smoothly across the fretboard. Chord shapes and arpeggios. Visualize chord shapes as collections of individual notes. Learn arpeggios to see how chords fit into the fretboard. 5. Use exercises to reinforce memory. Chromatic exercise. Play every note up and down each string to build muscle memory. Find all instances of a note. Pick a note, e.g. G, and locate it across the fretboard. Play random notes. Randomize note practice to ensure you can find them without relying on patterns. 6. Leverage tools. Use fretboard diagrams. Print diagrams and mark notes or patterns. Apps and online tools. Use apps like Fretboard Trainer to practice note locations interactively. 7. Apply knowledge in real music. Play songs. Identify the notes and scales used in your favorite songs. Improvise. Use scales and arpeggios to solo across the fretboard. Transposition. Practice moving riffs or chords to different keys. And 8. Develop long-term habits. Practice daily. Dedicate 10 to 15 minutes to fretboard exercises daily. Visualize away from the guitar. Mentally map out notes when not playing. Test yourself. Quiz yourself on notes and patterns. Example practice routine. 1. Warm up with chromatic exercises, 5 minutes. 2. Focus on one string and memorize its notes, 5 minutes. 3. Practice a scale across the neck, 10 minutes. 4. Improvise using the scale, 10 minutes. 5. End with a song or chord progression, 10 minutes. Final tip: patience is key. Fretboard mastery is a gradual process, but consistent, mindful practice will make you confident and fluent on the guitar. Keep at it and enjoy the journey.